Hi guys, welcome back. Paul, let me move you around here a minute. Sorry for the trouble with the movement. First of all, I might be a little bit corny on my language, and I apologize for that. So we're going to make this part 3 and maybe part 4. I think I'll do a 4-part on the test of this Morserino. Okay, so what am I discovering? What is my progress since part 2? I ordered a battery today. See if I can get that in focus. And I found out that as I was opening the box up from Amazon, that the connector is an issue. So rather than going into the hassle and trouble, I know I should do this, but saving time, and my thought is just to use another connector. It might create a problem down the road for Paul, who I'm building this for. I don't know. We'll see. We'll continue to evaluate this, but I'll make a executive decision now to use a different connector. The supplier on Amazon had noted in their description that this was a Molex connector. And you can see the big difference on the connector. So I'm assuming that Molex connectors are different in every size. So I guess I'm going to make an executive decision. I really don't want to pull apart this this LiPo and solder with it. I could do some surgery on that and put a connector like so. But later on down the road, if Paul wants to get this replaced, although this battery is going to last quite a while, because the Heltic module here does have a battery management system. So if this goes way too low in voltage, I don't think it's going to damage that. Number 2, it's going to fit really nice. So it's going to go inside like this. It's kind of dusty, but we'll clean that up. Anyway, I think that's going to be really nice. Along with this this end, I'll replace this end with this end, and I'll trim it up really nice. These wires and connectors are really, really durable. I mean, I can do this all day long and bend it back and forth. It's not going to break. This connector and wire, probably not as stealth, quote unquote. So I'll probably do a part 4. So check for part 4. If you don't see it, look for it. It'll be searchable on YouTube, or just email me. My contact information on QRZ is good. I am KD7TWW on QRZ, and So what I'm going to do first, meanwhile, the battery for this, the battery pack I showed, I think in the second video, is charging. I left this on all week and it was still going on that battery pack. So that battery pack sort of kind of got deleted as far as deplenish, drained down, so it's on charge now. It's probably going to take another hour and too long for you guys to wait. So what I'm going to do right now is I should have gotten these sponges wet before I started the video. If you guys can wait 2 seconds, 2 and 2, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was quick. Let me dry off my hands on a rag here. Okay, let's go ahead and take the antenna off. And I'm going to change glasses here real quick. So anyway, what I was saying about being corny was that sometimes I have a way of talking about things. But anyway, just kind of sort of ignore if I said something off kilter in the last 2 videos. I'll try to keep that to a minimum. I'm kind of a jokester. I have a sense of humor. Anyway, let's go ahead and take the back off. By the way, Willie, really nice kit. I mean, I'm just well worth the money that this kit is. We'll go ahead and put that over here just for safekeeping, keep that from getting scratched. But just for fitment, what I'm doing here is, I know I'm going to put this battery in, so okay, I was going to have it stick to the plexiglass, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'll attach it to the PC board of this. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put the pin away. Hope I'm in frame. So, what I'm going to do with this, I think in part 4, I'll show you what I'm going to use. It's called double-sided Velcro tape, or just Velcro, so that you can just peel it off, and if you want to replace the battery. By the way, this is 3.7 volts, 325 mAh LiPo battery. I think that's more than sufficient for a device of this. You could probably play with this for, you could probably keep this device on constantly, I would say, for 4 to 5 days, and even forget about it. And it wouldn't really affect that battery. So I think that would be good. And since we got the siren iron hooked up, I think we'll take these standoffs out of here. And I think by the part 4 we will get this thing tested. So I've been communicating with Paul back and forth, and we discussed a lot of things. What I'm doing here is taking the antenna back off again on the plexiglass. Real nice like. Okay. Being careful not to lose any parts here. Okay, we'll put that over there for now. And we'll put this on here. And I'll show you how to use desoldering braid. Okay, that's good. And what I'm going to do is desolder this plug. I know this is kind of probably not a good idea to do this. Is change connectors on it. But I'm going to make an executive decision on this. I'm not going to have Paul wait really any longer. I'm using a desolder braid here, and it's coming out really nice. Again, this is Tech Spray Pro Wick number 3. I highly recommend this brand. It just wicks up solder. It is pre-coated with rosin on the braid. Let's go ahead and get this unsoldered here. Remember not to use too much heat on this. What I'm doing there is kind of wetting and reapplying the solder and wick so I can yank this wire out. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'll trim up my wick again. And use my wick here. Clean up this joint. Let's turn this over here. See if I can use the wick on the top side here. And I'll go ahead and wet it again.
Good evening. The time is 6.
Sorry for the ham radio in the background.
Welcome to the K3ZFF repeater. TL is 100.
We have a semi-active repeater here in Boise, Idaho. What I'm trying to do here is get that to open. And I think what I'll do I'll be right back. Let me get a hole opener. I'll show you what that is. This hole is refusing to budge. So what I do, this is a non-metallic, it's aluminum. I don't know, I guess I would call it a fancy dandy ice pick. And this pick is non-metallic. And go ahead and wipe my tip here. And I think, yeah, this is going to be another part to this. I have limited storage space on my SD card. There we go. What I'm trying to do here is open up that hole. So trim my wick here. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see, we're gonna go with that. Let's snip that off. And again, I don't usually use wire strippers. Kind of an orthodox. Oh, never mind. I can't speak sometimes.
KJ7RIL, looking for a radio check, testing any antenna.
And we're going to come back in part 4, and I'll have this place done. So let's come back to part 4, and then I'll be able to turn the radio off.